rejection, look at all the causative phenomena. Lifestyle, defective view. So, looking at everything, all the causative phenomena, and in particular that whom you have, not whom, you are, sorry. Family, friends, enemy, particularly when you have a particular object of attachment and the anger. So that and the ignorance, that your enjoyments and your body. So among the causative phenomena, but these particular objects, strong attachment and also angers, things like that. Then looking at it, recognize the defective view. You see, we have been believing from beginningless rebirth, not only from this morning, not only from birth, from beginningless rebirth. As I mentioned yesterday, it is every day, by using every day our language, the real I, and then more specifically described in the philosophical teachings, truly existent or existing from its own side or existing by itself. So, but if you look for, could not find anywhere, nowhere in the world, nowhere in the existence, cannot find. If you look for, we believe it is there, inside the body, not outside the body, but inside the body. You don't believe on your head, your eyes on your head, or your eyes and your heel, and in your shoes, and your shoes. So you believe inside the body, but if you check it, as I mentioned yesterday, nowhere. You can't find. So Western scientists, those expert ones, should be able to announce, should be able to realize, and should be able to announce in the Western country, reality of life, truth. What is the truth? Truth of I should be revealed. Should realize themselves and should teach others. But that didn't happen yet. That's very obvious. If you look for, cannot find. If you analyze, can't find. Sorry, my expression of face. Such like that is a big surprise. It's a huge surprise. Is the most excitement most fearful, because you have been believing not this morning, not from birth, from beginningless birth, you have been holding as it appeared the real I to you, and you have been totally believing, interest on that. So the mind has got so used, so habituated in that wrong view, so habituated, unbelievable, so habituated, so used to how that, so habituated. So therefore, then by analyzing, by learning the teaching of the truth, Buddha, omniscient one, taught compassion towards every sentient being, embrace to every sentient being, and the omniscient one is taught dependent arising. There's a gross dependent arising and subtle dependent arising. Subtle dependent arising. That I, action, object, enlightenment, health, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, all these things exist. All these things exist. Not saying it doesn't exist, it exists. It is not saying it doesn't exist. Like Zen Buddhism, nothing exists. So I don't know what in Zen Buddhism, do they accept nirvana? I don't know. I didn't get to discuss whether they accept nirvana. Because nothing exists, so there's no nirvana. So I don't know. I didn't get to discuss yet. So the all these things exist in mere name. It doesn't exist, but exist the way they appear to you and the way you apprehend, believe, not in that way. So it exists in the mere name. It exists in mere name, mere labeled by the mind. So therefore, merely means cut, no existence from its own side. From object side, no existence at all. Totally empty. No existence from its own side. That's the main thing you have to know, you have to experience, meditate experience. You have to see the reality, not just only believe, you have to see the reality. So nothing there from its own side, not even small, even size of atom, nothing from its own side. So truly empty. So that's the reality. So everything exists in the mere name. Everything gets born, rises, born in mere name. Everything exists in mere name. Everything ceases in mere name. So the cause is happening in mere name, effect is happening in mere name. So everything is happening in mere name. Because experience of suffering in mere name, experience of happiness in mere name, achieving enlightenment in mere name. So that's. So, so they say. So the so the way all this thing appeared, including the eye, the way it appeared, and second, the way you apprehend, totally in touch with this too. So, like while you're dreaming, you don't recognize this dream, then you totally believe, not only appear, but you totally believe that's 100% true. So only when you wake up, then you realize it's not true. So good work of practitioners, special practitioners who practice the Dharma and practice the Tantra, not Hindu Tantra, Tantra Buddha, who practice Tantra in the dream. So they recognize the dream. So so when you don't recognize the dream is real, appear, and you're interested totally like that. Like the mirage, you believe it's real water. Like example like that, real water. You didn't recognize it's mirage, believe in real water. What is the many examples? So like that. So the eye is an object that is hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, the phenomena, as you say. So the way appeared real and you're 100% in trust, real. So that's reprieve. So that all is hallucination. So it's the reprieve. Second meditation, the karma, reprieve, the cause of emptiness. Then next one, the defective view. So looking at the phenomena, causative phenomena, and especially when we have strong attachment to the family, friends, and the strong to the enemy or to the enemy. Example of that, when we have but for example of that, so like that, then possession, then your body. So particular those, so the all it's incredible, profound meditation. Next one is like Bodhicitta. So Bodhicitta is made of butter. Many things. In a person who makes it, and depend on many things. So cause conditions. So the and because in nature change, that change hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. even within second, see, second by second. So the, I say, in the country my snapping finger, so in the country Mahayana, that 365 was in 365 shortest time. Then according to the Basbendu, the post course happened in India during Buddhist time. Basbendu, not Basbendu, Bodhichitta, sorry, Bodhichitta, Chedamarat. And they, you see, 65 within these 65 seconds. So anyway, by making part, 65 seconds. So, changes even within those short time. It changes, and by being under the control of cause conditions, so it changes. The cause changes and the result changes. Result energy changes. So it's like that. Then generalized changes. Even within seconds, generalized changes. Actually, like you see, the beautiful flower. I mean, beautiful flower, a beautiful body, then you get attachment. So it changes. The attachment rises. The one thing is that because what appears now real beauty, that you really trust that's really true. So you see, then not being aware of the future, not being aware of even the next second future. So this is going to be forever like this. This beauty, this beautiful body, this beautiful flower, forever it's going to be like that. So you see, so you concept of permanence, this is going to be like this forever. You never think of the future, later, all the wrinkles, all the flowers, colors change, become old, dark, and gradually it happens. But you don't think of that. You don't think of the wrinkles, they're like this, or you don't think that. Only what we see now, what is real, that you have or the interest. You see, only you, this is going to be like this forever. Like this is going to be forever like this. So then you get attachment. So kind of like that, you see. Or the body, present body, or the flower, that you see. But but then you see, you think, the very rough change, very rough, gross change, then you see, the shape changes, get old, and, with the body, with the beautiful flowers, you see, as it goes later, later time, the color change, and the shape change, and you see, that the body become this hanging. I don't know, but I can't say much knows, but they're hanging, and all the hanging, wrinkles and you see the letter, everything changes. So now you see very beautiful, real beautiful from that. But then you say, so more time goes, then things changes. The flower, bad color, dark and yeah, like that. Then the body. But if you think of that, this body is going to be that. If you think the future, what is beautiful looking good, it's going to become totally change and decay. And if you remember that decay, it's more decay, then it's how it will look, totally something else. So if you think that, this is going to be that, then you see, then it helps the ever control the attachment. You see, when you think this decay, the shape change, color change, when you think that, we will remember that, what comes later. From what you see now, changes. Then you see that it's just a very short time that you see it doesn't last time. So that changes day by day, changes that happens change by hour, that happens change by minute, that happens change by second. Within seconds it changes. So while you're looking at it, it changes. The nice flower, the nice body, it changes. Even within a second, it decays every second. Even within a second, it decays, become old, decay. So subtle, so you don't notice, and you have a concept of permanence. That's permanent. Even you don't it's permanent, but it's a kind of hallucination. Permanence, like we have hallucination of truly existence. Hallucination of truly existence, similar hallucination permanence. Hallucination is a concept. There's permanence, beauty, But while you're looking, it becomes decay. Second by second, within a second. So that is that's what it is. And you see, yes, and while the mind is there, while the person is alive, of course, there's smell, old chronic disease, or there's smell. You see, but you see, once the consciousness leaves, then body is not in the ice cream, not in the ice cream, not in the ice box. Once consciousness leaves, terrible smell. What terrible smell! Put in the ice box, maybe that. You don't get smell? Ice box. By keeping a long time, don't get smell? No? Or smell or not smell? Huh?
Smell?
Smell? Even keeping the ice box? So anyway, once consciousness leaves, then terrible. like the rotten meat. There's a smell of death, but there's another smell, smell of death. But I mean, one's conscience lived rotten smell, rotten meat. Unbelievable. Something like that. But no, it's okay. But one's conscience lived. Can't have. I'm just expressing for fun. I'm expressing for fun. It's really amazing. So like that. You see, if you think that, then it's yeah. So my throat is getting longer and longer. It's like the rubber you pull out, the wool, pull out. That. I mean, it's one thing, but it's in Delhi, one time hotel, the business Indian people, the room next to my room, there's Indian people, business or Indian people. So it happened to be there. So they asked questions. Suddenly they ask questions because this is the problem they have. So they ask questions. One have such strong attachment to the body, I think that a strong boy. I think that men with a girl. I think I'm sure don't think a man. Sure. So they asked. Because this is what the problem they have now. So it's difficult to control the mind and relax them. Difficult to control the mind and you see to have real peace in your life. So that's the problem with that now. So they ask us. So I think that time mentioned to them, think the inside body. Outside, still there's outside to analyze, but inside the body, the skeleton and the piece of flesh, and wrapped with the by veins, wrapped around by veins. Here, all the pieces of flesh. You got these liver, brain, wrapped by the veins. So all that. The intestine, the caca inside, and then all that. They were very surprised. They never thought in their life, you see, inside. Never went inside. So they were so surprised, so kind of surprised, very surprised. So attachment would go down, would not rise while you are thinking inside the body. Anyway, so it's a good expansion of the subject, but Juma are the illusion, like illusion. Like the magician person a magician person, illusion, the audience, so all kinds of things which is not there, which is not true. Magician person with the mantras or the substances, illusion, the senses, the audience, so then create all this hallucination, which is not there. So, all kinds of things. Illusion, which is like illusion, all this. So, you see, all the causative phenomena in a particular thing, relative family, what the object attachment, then possession, then what or the object of anger, this enemy, whatever, say, all this. Also, like illusion. Sorry, I tell you now, this your ignorance is like the magician person, not the meditation, I tell you, with this, just with these verses. Culturally, ignorance is like magician person. And then left imprint, negative imprint on the mind. The magician persons use certain material to illusion people, mantras or whatever. So then here this ignorance, like magician person left the negative imprint on the mind. The ignorance is there are many ignorance, but it's a particular holding the eye which exists in mere name, but we see appeared real due to the negative imprint, and then led by ignorance, and then ignorance hold it true, is true. So that is your root of samsara, all the sufferings, depression. So went through suffering, pain, suffering, change, progressive, suffering. So, you see, so that, so the ignorance, the negative imprint left like that, you see. Also then the negative imprint due to that, then project the illusion, then illusion, you see, because everything is real. On the basis of me labeled, then projected real. Or it is merely labeled, but by the mind. But it's projected like you put the film negative role in the machine, then project on the movie screen, all like that. You see, so the negative imprint left on the mind, the project real. On the middle level things, on the middle level I, middle level action, middle level object, middle level enlightenment, middle level health, everything. So project, decorated. So like that. So matter real. Like that appear to you. And so you see, then you see, so that's illusion. Like that. You see, they created by the illusion by the ignorance, but it's like magician. That is one. That is also very good meditation in daily life. Certain times. That's very good meditation. You see, ignorance like magician person. That is how create everything. Real I, real everything. That's why. Like the musician person, with the substance, the illusion, the audience view, which is not there, but you see, like that, see, let's learn now, right now, how you are, how you think you are, and how you see me, I see you. The whole thing is not there. It's not there. It's not even one action, it's not there, but it's mental, it's ignorance, to the lepra ignorance, this particular ignorance, so created everything, projected or decorated on the middle level things. So everything is real like that. So we live our life with this belief, and we worry, worried or something. Then special something going to happen. This is real I. Whole life the worried. When I can be happy, when I can be happy. Like Tibetan recite, Mani Padme, or Chinese mentor. Then in the West we see, when I can be happy, when I can be nighttime, daytime. This is not the middle level I, the real I. When I can be the real I, not the middle level I, not the I which exists. The I which doesn't exist, fourth I. When I can be happy, when I can be happy. What is depression? Then Kasper. You don't see suffering of the world. You see only your suffering. If you go to the market, you walk, you see only your suffering. If you walk, go. It's only suffering. You don't see the suffering of the world. Like that. So then see, that whole life you live suffering. So no positive mind to bring happiness to you. No Dharma practice, positive way of thinking, virtuous way of thinking. That will bring solve the suffering that brings happiness in the life. So that. So especially the most beautiful, the most is the thought of others, benefiting others, cherishing others. So the bodhichitta doesn't know, and so that brings happiness up to enlightenment. So happiness, this life, future life, up to enlightenment, and happiness to a number. Like that, it brings your bodhicitta brings happiness up to enlightenment to all the sentences, numberless helpless, numberless hunger ghosts, numberless animals, numberless human beings, suras. So I'm not talking about just this world. I'm talking about the numberless universe. And numberless universe. Like this world, the numberless is, universe. I'm talking about those 6 realms, and that will bring all the happiness up to enlightenment for them. Lamachen. Like that. So, but if you didn't meet Dharma, you didn't meet mind and teaching, you don't know, you have no idea what you can do, what you can do with your mind. What you can do with your mind to you, and numberless things. Bring happiness up to enlightenment, temporary happiness, ultimate happiness, liberation, samsara, blissful peace, and enlightenment. Numberless things. You have no idea. So if you don't meet Mahana teaching, no idea. So like that. We are so unbelievable fortunate to meet Mahana teaching. So able to see Bodhichitta Mahana teaching, able to begin to practice with that moderation, with the bodhicitta motivation from beginning. So that's so important, so important. So, okay, so go back. Hada kamarama jama selu. Then what to do? What to do? See, what is there? Then what is there? You know, it's a kind of pop. What do you call? Huh?
Yeah, pop.
Pop, yeah. But there, anytime, see, or it falls down on the ground. So anytime. So it's a short impermanence. What the short impermanence. So this causative phenomenal things. You know, especially that we have much attachment to these objects, the possession, the bodies. So in nature, impermanence. It can cease any time. So that, yeah. You see. Recently, I'm sure you heard, recently somebody is having a wedding. The man is having a wedding, you know, his wife. But then you see, somebody shot him, and he had to go to hospital. And but maybe it didn't danger much. Some bullet went somewhere. He had to go to hospital, but they came back and joined the wedding again. He came back and joined the wedding again. The recent time, I think. Anyway, and then there are people who died. Today wedding, tomorrow dead, gone. You see, that happened in the world. Today waiting, tomorrow. That's unbelievable. So anyway, we can never tell. So you must see with children. Then water bubble, you see, Judge Demolition, which is the great Lama, the Guru, say. So water bubble look very nice, very nice looking. But it can be popped any time. It can be popped in. So in a beautiful object, you know, beautiful body, just anything. Material needs, material possession or body, something, you know, looking in the body for something beautiful. But anytime, like water bubble pop, you know, all of that, you see, all of that. So the impermanence, to remind nature impermanence. You must have minimal. Then like dream. So I told you, like dream. So like this, you see things, but it's not there. All these real things are not there. We have, it appears we believe 100%, but it's not there in reality. Even as we atom. So you want to see which children, minimum law, they're like Latin, again, impermanence that, like Latin, you know. You see, in the dark room, the lighting, short time, or outside. So you see things, but it's gone. So this happens. Maybe we don't know, but when you die, I'm a human being. I have a family. I have possession. I have all this, but it happened. Gone now. Death time, like that. Now you don't see, you don't feel like that. But at death time, I'm human enough. Now you're gone. Your precious human body is gone. You see? You have to leave. So you have family, you have this. It's gone. It's happened. Gone. It's like Latin. It's happened. It's gone. Now gone. The death time. It happens. Death time. See, yeah, spiritual death time. so that then that, oh, you see, even, I think even you didn't meet Dharma, but I think still, you see, might think, oh, I should have been more positive. I should live we should have lived my life more positive, more healthy. You know, I should have done what I didn't do. You see, you even if we didn't meet Dharma, but many people will feel that. I should have lived a better life, more healthy, more positive. You know, you see. Good heart, more positive. You see, to you and to others. You see, I should have lived. I shouldn't do those negative things. No, you see. So you see, can happen even without the Dharma. That thought can rise. So that. See, by the time, whether you have time, no time, it's finished. See, your human life is finished. That's. The clouds, while you're watching the clouds, is changing. While you're watching, it's gone. And then also, you see there's a cloud, then, you see the next minute when you look at it, it's not there. So that, so they whole causative phenomena of this particular attachment to your family, the possessions, your own body, particularly like that. See, so the main thing is Buddha's teaching. This main thing is because the cause of samsara, that we have been suffering, oceans of suffering, samsara, we have experienced from beginningless rebirth. So then you see, meditating, you see the nature, emptiness, this wrong view, truly existence, wrong view, hallucination. To mention on that, recognize hallucination is a hallucination. Instead of believing true, then hallucination, recognizing hallucination, that which is the hallucination. And so like that, many of the examples to remind impermanence, causative impermanence, the nature impermanence, and especially object attachment to all these things, and possessions, and then also body. So that is to seize the cause of samsara. Ignorance and attachment, to cease. To cease, and then to achieve the nirvana, blissful state of peace forever. Then that you see, then not only that, then you see, to achieve a peerless happiness. Total cessation, obscuration, completion of realization, sankye. with this direct perception as well. Directly seeing emptiness. So, with this wisdom, with grateful support of bodhicitta. So so sees directly sees the subtle obscuration. Then you achieve enlightenment. So you just state omniscience. So, yeah. Okay, we meditate on this. Yeah. Yeah, meditate. We meditate so that to be able to actualize these realizations, the path to nirvana, path to enlightenment. Did you read English? Huh? Such a big achievement, I'm really saying, you can understand Java show, Sanje, Shodan, Soyeto, Chandrabada, Dhanaka, Sanje, Jodan, Soyeto, Sanje, Jodan. Dichibat no good in Egypt, La Pabas now take it to the Kanda and that, none number could not in the changes of such as him, Chartalo can get the Jatawas, Kavam, Chema, Tam, Wamut, had to admit the Jatawani, she was awesome, Tamatala Chartalo. Develop injection that chunks a human be. Casta. What a lavator to a sunny, the best and the chimney. Simi had a lot of tears, touches to some of such a considerable to be in you want by the good cemetery, somebody sang from the jewel and the other nearby cherry. No matter you could only check to my meal. Draw when you some jacket to that. So I just want to, yesterday you asked question, so just I want to clarify some, generally what I told yesterday was that what I answered is that something, for example, Yes, your question is there. Yes, it's for everybody. Everybody, I'm sure they might face the same thing. For example, I just give. For example, well, maybe not right away your case now, but but you see, use the example. I mean, I was giving an example. For example, you see, you have many prayers, commitment, many prayers to. I was supposed to meditate. This is all meditation, but then the prayer to do. But then you see, somebody's dying. You need help. Somebody's dying, or somebody having problem. Some very very critical or something. You need help. So you see, you have to go to help. So then, if you do that, then you cannot do commitment prayers. You see. So in that case, his Holiness says, because you are doing prayers for others. You're doing prayer is supposed to be, it's not for you. It's just not only for yourself, not for your subject thought. Your prayer during, you see, the commitment prayer, it's for others. So therefore, somebody, you see, very crucial. Somebody needs help. So you go to help, and you didn't get them your prayers. So that's okay. Sona said it's okay. I'm just giving you, that's not your problem. I'm just giving an idea. So his Honor said that's okay because prayer is for others. Okay, so therefore, then you're going to help to somebody critical. So that's okay. It's for others. So the prayer is for others. So it's okay. That's not being mistaken. That's okay. But if you laziness, for your own pleasure, or play or watch TV or play or something, you see, then you didn't get done your practice prayer. Then that is a great loss, on yourself. Great loss. Which is pleasure for yourself, and so laziness, and the great loss for yourself. But by helping somebody, you see, very critical, they need help, so you have to run there to help. Then, but prayer is also for others. So in that case, then you are helping to somebody. So it's okay. That's not being mistaken. You just want to say like that. But this is I'm giving you. You see, the prayer. This is just a story, but that's what. You see the from there you understand that's not necessarily prayer, but so you see get from that. So best is, of course, you live the life for others. The best one is you live the life for others, not just for the I. We've been living the life for the I from beginning to birth. We're still with samsara. So there's no fear of suffering, pain, suffering, change, very basic environment, suffering. Still not to see. So that's so. You live the life for others, the best thing. So, so in that way, so in that way, my life is more easy, not complicated. Then you see, then you find it difficult to help others. When your mind is for others, you live the life for others. It's very happy, very easy way of living life. So that solves a lot of problems. One keep the eye, then all the problems, like rainfall, shower, problem comes. Okay? Any more questions? I'm asking, any more question? I'm asking others. Just I want to clarify there. Is the question that, is useful for others. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So, I understand that there is a merely labeled I,
Mm.
but so what is this true I that is not inside the body or the aggregates, not outside?
Mm.
What is coming from one life to another? What is this
Oh, that's middle level I.
true life?
That's middle level I.
That come from one side to another?
Yes, that's middle level I. Coming from one life to another life is the middle level conscience. Middle level, not real conscience, middle level conscience. Then there's the basis. Then they consider middle level I. There's the middle level conscience, the base. So the middle level I, coming from one life to another life. Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah. Ending? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, so you can't find the I in any of the five aggregates, but why can't you say that the I is a sum of the aggregates, and that's the true I?
Oh, can you repeat again? Sorry.
Sure. So, I understand you can't say that my body is I, or my feeling is I, or my perception is I. None of each of the aggregates is I.
Mm.
But why can you not say that I is the sum of all the aggregates? And that's the true I.
I is the sum of the aggregate.
Yeah, all the aggregates put together, that is the I.
I did explain yesterday. Yeah, there's manifold. One thing you have to remember is you see, if the aggregates, the collections of the five aggregates, that's I, that is the, anyway, if there's the I, then the I is the receiver, and the aggregates are what is received. What is received, and I is the receiver. So those two do not exist separately, but they exist differently. They exist differently, but they don't exist separately. So see, aggregate is a possession, as a what I possess. I is a possessor. Aggregate, five aggregates, possession, what I possess. So those two cannot be one. Those two do not exist separately. They two exist differently. Possession and possessor. Differently. So the mysticizes the possessor and possession become what you possess. That has become you. Fire gets become you. So that becomes very funny. You see, your possession become you. You are the possessor. So how could then there's no way that your possession becomes you. Not possible. You understand? Okay, that you have to remember. Or as you meditate, you have to remember This is very helpful. Otherwise, yes, but all the five, yes. That's very easy to think that. Not even five. That's what, there are many, if it is I, then there are many defects, many shortcomings to say. Many shortcomings. Is on the basis of what I mentioned yesterday. So that's, It's almost like as I mentioned, you see, the owner of the house, and the house is possession, or the owner possesses. So the owner, the owner, you are saying the house is the person. It's like that. The house is your possession. The owner, what the owner possesses. But then you're saying the house is the owner. It's like that. Anything else then? Yeah.
The mind is empty, and the mind can realize emptiness. How is there a difference between mind and emptiness?
Emptiness. Mind is a conventional truth. Emptiness is the absolute truth. Emptiness of the mind is absolute truth. Emptiness of the mind, absolute truth. Mind is a conventional truth. Truth is also good mind. Truth. Yeah. They're not separated. They're not separated. So the emptiness of the mind. So mind is empty. Not mind is emptiness. No, mind is empty of truly existing from its existing by its nature, empty of the real I, as a real mind. The mind is empty of the real mind. Mind is not empty of the mere existing mind, but mind is empty of the real mind. Okay? Okay. Yeah.
I worry that as students, if we're not correctly established in this view of emptiness, that we might slide into a nihilistic view. How can we prevent this?
You need to study. You need to receive continual teachings from qualified teacher. Continual teachings. Not only you or us here, but in Tibet. Famous meditators, many meditators fall in nihilism. Famous meditators for nihilism. Not only us here, no. Not only that. In Tibet. You need a lot of merit you need a lot of good karma, a lot of merit, so much merit to see, to see the middle way, devoid of nihilism and eternalism. Middle way. You need a lot of merit, so much merit to that, to see that. So even in Tibet, many famous mentors for nihilism, either nihilism or eternalism. So that, so very difficult to see the middle way. So you need continual study, unmistaken teachings. Continual study, unmistaken teachings. The absolute truth, the emptiness, unmistaken teachings. And I say word unmistaken teachings, that's very important, correct teachings. There are many teachings about that. Different mentors, they express a view, you see. But many mentors explain, but not necessarily to be correct. So you need to study continuously from qualified teacher. That's then not only study. You see, the mind is able to see the middle way. You see, devoid of nihilism, eternalism. Then you see, you have a lot of veil, a lot of obscuration. Negative karma, obscuration. You see, not studying alone is not enough. You need to purify the obscuration. What obscure the mind. So it's like the light. So there's a curse or a light to shine to the obscurity. So that's the light for the mind, you see. It's like the mirror. You see, mirror gives reflection. Small mirror gives the whole city reflection. But if there's no dust, but you have to clean the dust, so that if you clean the dust, it can reflect the whole city in that mirror. So similar that for the mind able to see. Yes, the mind is formless, colorless, shapeless, but clear perceiving object. So what is that function? So to be able to see the emptiness in the middle way. Then you need to purify it, like clean the dust on the mirror. So therefore, need a constant, not just one month kind of period. No? You need constant, strong purification and collecting merit. And on the one point request the Guru, to his blessing the Guru. Through that, then you meditate on the emptiness. You study, meditate on emptiness, then you realize. For example, Bodhichitta, Lama Tsongkhapa asked to Bodhichitta, what's the cool way to realize, to actualize Lamrim realizations? Bodhichitta is all the Buddha's embodiment of all the Buddha's wisdom. Bodhichitta answered to Lama Tsongkhapa, said, so to have a good realization of Lamrim is purify the departments and the collect the extensive merits, and these two things. purify the department. So see generally it's a Vajrasattva practice, all things like that. But of course, not wrong that. Yes, there are many things. The prostration by reciting Tattva Buddha prayer. There are many. So. I think that's very, working very hard for a sentient being with the compassion, with the sincere heart, with the compassion, working very hard for others. So like even you're doing service for the children, the deformed children, or how to say, the older people, or there are many things you see working for others with heart, with the compassion. You see, doing hard work, so dedicate your life to doing hard work for others. That's a great purification. There's, as I mentioned, as I gave the example yesterday, he asked question. What's your name?
Michael.
So Michael question is there. So I remember the Timbawati or monk who saw this lady who put the dead pass blood to leprosy disease. Then she asked to carry her, bring others out of the river. Then he immediately got unbelievable compassion. They immediately grabbed her. Then carried without the thought of even getting disease. No thought. Then you see, so much purification done. One was carrying the river. Then all the negative karma that blocked its mind to see Buddha. That one the deity, enlightened deity, to see. You see, projecting ordinary self, incredible suffering person. That all the purified. Now you can see deity, enlightened deity, Bodhichitta, or enlightened being. Even without crossing the river at the heart, then she took him to in the Pure Land, where you become enlightened. Probably here, maybe he enlightened before this guru, great yogi. It's maybe possible. I'm not sure. So all of that, you see, I gave an example. Is there? With the compassion, really, you see, that like the mother taking care of her most blood child, like that you take care of the sending mother, or be active. Those unbelievable great. So it's the last time monk gives you simple one. All of that, you see, what a benefit, what happened. Wow. So quickly achieve enlightenment. All of that we see benefits. And then also see working for the monastery, somebody being hardships, offering service to monasteries. Those incredible purification. That means then one yes, the most powerful is fulfilling gurus, whom you, not the guru in the world, your guru, the whom they have received Dharma connection, so fulfilling the wishes of guru, fulfilling the advice of guru. That's the most powerful, whatever pleases the guru, that's the most powerful purification. That's the most powerful purification, what pleases the guru. That's also most powerful good way to collect essence merit, and that's a good way to achieve. That's a good way to achieve enlightenment, good way to achieve realizations, good success of all this mental development. So to achieve enlightenment. So that's So there's many, not only Bodhisattva, that's a common thing. So like that. Then there's so then the one is Kachare. I think one pointedly request the Guru take us away. But even you don't have realization, seeing that is all the Buddha, past, present, future, numberless Buddha, the ten direction, the numberless Buddha. Even you don't have that realization, but you see, you meditate with the quotations and the logics, quotations, and by meditating that. So then, by meditating that, then sooner or later you will be able to realize from outside. So the request, you see, to grant the realization, to bless your mind, to receive all the realizations to enlightenment. You pray hard with your heart. You pray. All that is so important. Then you receive the blessing of the Guru. Then it's very quick. Sorry. You see, realizations, this, I want to make it this life, this will take many lifetimes, this will many years, so many, what happened to me? But if you really practice like this, what the Rinpoche said, then the realizations happen. You see, something that you don't hope that will happen, like you have no hope that mind is so, for example, mind is so selfish, you don't, but cherish every numberless sentient being. Like how the mother cherishes her child, or you cherish every sentient being. How possible? Mind is so selfish. You can't understand even one to cherish. So like that, you see. But if you practice what the Bodhichitta said, then sooner or later, mind changes. By receiving blessings from Guru, it changes. Also, you see achieving realization. Because I think, Gatam Geshe Thorbova said something that's difficult to achieve. Then, even within 7 years, you are able to achieve progress in the mind. All these things. So it can change the mind. Like that. You see, for example, in the West, you see, attachment, you have to have attachment, If you don't have attachment, how can you have life? Maybe in the West also that, you see. But you see, through, as much as she explained, like that, then you see, with these three things, then number 4 is the mental path, mental path to enlightenment. Number 4, all that. With those 3 things before, then with the 3 things to support, then the mental path to number 4. Then you see the attachment become less and less. You see, and then you see able to be free from attachment forever. All this happens. So that even though at the beginning it seems not possible, like that you see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Up to 6 o'clock. What time? Huh? 20 past 5. So up to 6 o'clock. So I'm going to explain the Kasure. This is Lama Yeshe's teacher, Guru from Tibet, and my teacher is a Kasure. What do you call her? Professor Geshe Sabaramache, who taught medicine University in America for I think 20 years. 20 years, something. Professor, do you say? Yes. You call? So Geshe Sabaramache is an expert, outstanding teacher, known in the greatest monastery, Sarah, Sarah Manche, then Garden Shaten Chante, Debung Rosalind monks, all so many thousand monks in each college. The great top expert. Each one has yes, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, but top that everybody knows. Then there are many, so many. So Geshe is a outstanding teacher, known in all those Tibet monastery. Yeah, so Rani teacher, so he's this explanation of the 12 link about samsara, how we circle in samsara. He's teaching. Is a talk gave in the meeting in the I think in Switzerland so many years ago. Talk. I think among the learned ones in Switzerland and the I don't know what is the other sect or not. Because I was not there. So I thought to explain on the basis of that. So Geshe-la is very learned, very compassionate. So the way he teaches is very effective to mind. where he teaches, where he presents teaching very effective for the mind. So I start from that. Okay. Yeah. Authentic is first today motivation bodhicitta. So the listening teaching purpose listening teaching not just for happiness this life, to get power or reputation or anything of this life. Then, if it is about that, then the listening teaching becomes becomes a worldly activity. Worldly activity is non-virtue, cause of the law realm, sort of that. So the actual listening teaching, the the listening teaching should be world concern, attachment to this life. Shouldn't be that. And so looking reputation, power, so forth, this life shouldn't be that. Should not be for the happiness of this life. The purpose of listening teaching. After that, then because the listening teaching shouldn't be for the happiness of future life, samsara. It should not be for the happiness of future life, samsara. Not also that. That listening teaching becomes cause samsara. So shouldn't be the attachment, the attachment, seeking the happiness of future life, not that. Then listening teaching should not be service to the self-chasing thought. Listening teaching, you see, should not be service to the self-chasing. Your own self-chasing thought is for your own. So, to achieve liberation of samsara for yourself, sort of like that, you see. Listening teaching with the self-chasing thought, not sure like that. That becomes an obstacle. That doesn't become achieve enlightenment for sentient. It doesn't become that. It becomes to achieve liberation of samsara, then it just become yourself to pure samsara. It becomes cause of the Lord Nibbana. So it shouldn't be like that. So it should not be motivation, should not be self-chasing thought. And the motivation should be bodhicitta, benefiting not just once and being not just your family or your friend, numberless. As I'm talking before, I'm talking helping not just this universe or this world helpings. I'm not the numberless universe. So every helping, for them is to be free from oceans of samsara suffering and to bring to enlightenment. That. Then I could see your listening teachings for every single, the numberless universe, the numberless helpings of every, not one helping left out. For every single helping, you're listening to free them from oceans or samsara, to bring to enlightenment by yourself. The numberless hunger goes, the numberless universe, numberless hunger goes. Not just not just talking this world. No, the universe. No. And numberless the category universe, numberless the hungry ghosts. Everyone, nobody is left out. No preta, no one preta hungry ghost is left out. No, every single, not numberless, but every single free from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment. Purpose of listening. Then the category numberless animals. I'm not talking just this world. No, even though it's sort of numberless in the ocean, into the earth and the bushes, those tiny flies, the ants, just even this world, thinking about the bushes, the trees, the trees, even the world like that, but I'm talking about numberless universe, numberless animals, not left out one ant, not left out one mosquito, and not left out even one spider, not left out every single animal to free from ocean, samsara, bring to enlightenment. Other numberless universe, numberless human being. No, I'm only talking this world. So that's very important. All the time, we maybe maybe including myself, only this world human beings. Numberless universe, numberless human beings. There's no human being left out. Oh, you don't benefit, you don't listen to, for example, now listen to teaching, left out some enemies left out, no like that. Oh, every single, numberless human, every single human, or the freedom from the ocean, some bring the enlightenment, or then like that, the numberless, from numberless universe, and what the freedom from ocean, some bring the enlightenment. Oh, how about yourself? Or that, for that reason, then you need to achieve enlightenment. You need to achieve enlightenment yourself. So omniscient mind. Oh, for that to happen, that then you're going to listen to this teaching. Okay? That's the motivation, bodhicitta. Okay? So you see, bodhicitta is incredible, unbelievable. The bodhicitta, this no sentence being left out, because you don't benefit. No sentence being left out. No tiny insect left out. So everyone, when you mention bodhicitta, remember this. Remember this. I won't repeat this every day, but remember this. How to remember this. The awareness. Remember this. So then, to achieve enlightenment, listen to teaching. So when you go to meditate, when you eat, when you walk, when you whatever activity you do, sleep, all that sorry, or any activity, bodhicitta, that means to every sentence. You dedicate your life to every sentence, freedom from ocean, sometimes to bring the enlightenment. Therefore, then you're doing this. Activities, water, eating, whatever, other things, walking, sleeping, water, doing job, water, all the meditation, studying, so you see, merits you collect each time when you think that, when you do the action activities for ascending, listening, teaching, or anything. For something with that, or that, you collect merit more than sky. You collect more merit. Sky is limitless. You collect merit more than sky. Oh, like that. So unbelievable. Then from that, you achieve all that. Achieve enlightenment. You are able to benefit numberless sentient beings, bring to enlightenment, freedom from oceans of samsara suffering, bring them to enlightenment. That happens. All this you're able to do. So that it is mentioned by Lama Disha in the Limited Path to Enlightenment. He quoted to the sutra. Kange cheme, tangye chi, rinjen dunje, kanche de, jiden gongla puwa kange tamo jaje de, chanchu tu di semche na, shoba dini chebra pa, taratane ma ji so. So kange cheme, tangye chi, somebody, number of the river Ganga, no, the benefit of bodhicitta. So when you talk about benefit of bodhicitta, the Ganga is not the Indian river Ganga, it's the ocean, it's the Atlantic Ocean. It is said in the Teja Papanga's note from when he received Bodhisattva's teaching from his guru, I don't remember her name. Tapalama or something like that. So when he talks about benefits of the Ganga, that the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, is not the Indian river Ganga, is mentioned there. So the number of the sand of the Atlantic Ocean, that when the universe fill up with the 7 types of jewels. The savior of the world, means Buddhas, over to Buddhas, diamond universe, equal number of the centigrams of the Atlantic Ocean. That fill up with the 7 types of jewels over to Buddha. Then somebody put a palm together. You see, somebody simply generated bodhicitta. General bodhicitta may achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. So, put palms together, may achieve enlightenment for the sentient beings. So then this one is a triple palm is extraordinary. This one is exalted, much greater than you see. Universe fill up 7 types of jewels. Universe equal number of the 7 grains of the Atlantic Ocean. See? So from Buddha. So now put palms together, may achieve enlightenment or something. So this far more greater, this far more greater offering. Far more greater, so much greater than the previous offering. So there's no limit. The benefit has no limit. Chaitanya machi so, no limit. The benefit. General bodhicitta, this simple thing that with palms together. All the benefit is no limit, limitless. You have to know that. So the idea. So wow, can you imagine? So, for example, with bodhicitta, you generate bodhicitta, then you go around the stupa, gomba or stupa. So with each step, it becomes incredible purification, and collect a modern sky merit with each step. You're going around the stupa. With each step, with the bodhicitta, with each step, you collect merit, good luck, modern sky. Like that. Amazing, 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 amazing. It's the happiest life. If you are thinking, you see, to live life happy, or then you should live the life of bodhicitta. Or that's the happiest life. That's the happiest life for you, but also causing happiness. Not only causing temporary happiness, but include that, the ultimate happiness, especially enlightenment, to numberless sentient beings, to everyone, to numberless sentient beings. The sixth realm, numberless sentient beings, not left out even one ant or one mosquito or however, not left out one or the the red bug jumping, what's it? The bite. Huh? Yeah, plea, yeah. Not left out one plea.
I didn't say anything.
But your mind is talking. So same thing with the bodhicitta motivation. You see, you are eating food. With these spoons of food is for sentient. It's for numberless sentiments, for every sentiment, not left out even one. You're eating, drinking tea, or eating a spoon of food. With each spoon of food, you collect merits more than sky. If you do the bodhicitta. So how much? One big plate of rice. One big plate of rice. So with the bodhicitta, then with each spoon of rice, then bigger it is. There's more there's more eating with this. So with each one you collect more than sky merit. It's unbelievable. So sleeping with the bodhicitta, sleeping, then you see with each hour, with each minute, I call it merit more than sky. So you have to know that with every action you have to assimilate it. So we'll say like that. Okay, you have to get the idea. Other life living with Bodhicitta. So today John you led the equilibrium. Huh? You led the equilibrium meditation. Okay. So that's the basis. That's the basis for bodhicitta meditation. Bodhicitta basis. But otherwise, what happens? If you don't have that realization, or if you didn't make the mind equanimity with every sentiment, otherwise you only do the compassion, only loving kindness, only whom you like. The cats. You like the cats, you don't like the spider, you don't like the snakes. Only cats you like. Only the certain people, your friends, only that. Not the rest, not the compassion, not loving kindness, the rest of the sentiments. Only those people whom you like, who praise you, who like, also becomes like that. So very partial, very limited, so extremely limited. Like that, without the equilibrium meditation. Oh, have that very limited. So that way, by 20 kilometers, then you give chance to, to realize all sentiments, your mother, heaven, mother, kind, all the lower kind is the special attitude, bodhichitta, all the sentiments, so that then from there you're able to generate the rest of the part, 6 parameters, the achieving enlightenment, you see. So that happens, that for sentiment, okay? Kata. I just start. So Geshe-la says, purpose of Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, descending in the world, to liberate sentient beings from the suffering of samsara, means from the oceans of suffering of samsara. So you see, so that means, you see, including yourself, you don't think sentient beings somewhere, sentient beings kind of, you include and only other sentient beings. No, the sentient beings, they include yourself. You see, to liberate from the oceans of suffering of samsara. Okay? Then to bring to liberation or state of omniscience. Why Buddha descending in the world? Shakyamuni Buddha. So that includes yourself. No other purpose. No other purpose at all. No other purpose at all. Only that. I should mention this. Do we recite that? Do you recite? So I'm not going to go through the words Lama Tomba Chum. I did explanation in the Bendigo. Not because I explained there, I didn't explain here, I'm not saying that. But I want to say this. When you recite this, you see, or Shakyamuni Buddha, let go, renounce I. So to help the sentient beings, to benefit the sentient beings, including yourself, So give up the I, from where all the suffering rises. Give the I and cherish others. Numberless intending, including yourself. So, sorry. Buddha cherish you 100,000 times, then how much you cherish yourself. Like that. So then, with that bodhicitta, cherishing numberless individuals. Then you see, practice 6 parameters. Parameter of charity. So, you see, limbs, eyes, limbs, charity, and in the whole body. For 3 countless great eons, he made charity himself. To others entering. So that means include yourself. So for you to bring to enlightenment, to free from samsara, bring to enlightenment, Buddha made his body charity to sentient beings for 3 countless great eons. For 3 countless great eons. So that means including you, for you, Buddha to bring you, to free you from samsara, to bring the enlightenment. Buddha did that. Practice parameter of charity for 3 countless great eons. Charity is limbs, is life to the sentient. So one time, I don't know, in India, one mountain there was a meditation, then the king, I think the wife came and received teaching from Buddha or something, I don't remember completely. So, so the king came up after that or something. Then king asked Buddha, what are you doing? I'm praying patience. Then he cut one hand, he cut one limb. Then what are you doing? I'm praying patience. Then he cut the leg. And so like that, all the 4 limbs cut. So only this is left. So this was, was thrown in the, I think, garbage dam, and, So the main body is even with charity for thousand ants made charity. So like that. So this not only one time, but like that made charity for the 3 countless great eons. That includes you. You see, Buddha did that for you. Oh, like that, charity with the bodhicitta. Totally dedicated. So, for you to be free from oceans of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment, Buddha did that for you. And then, not only that, practice morality with so much hardships for 3 countless great eons for sentient being for you. And then not only that, Buddha did practice patience. Renounce anger, practice patience, for 3 countless great eons for sentient being for you. And then Buddha practiced perseverance, like you see, to suffer in the hell, in the lost hell. See, how many ocean, peaceful ocean has, how many drop it has, and that many eons to suffer in the hell for sentient being, including for you. So Buddha practice pyramid of perseverance for 360 eons. And Buddha practiced meditation, something, firm contemplation for 360 eons for you. And Buddha practiced pyramid of wisdom, 360 eons for you, for sentiment for you. And then completed, and Buddha completed pyramid of Buddha completed merit wisdom, merit of virtue, completed for you, for sentiment for you. And Buddha achieved state of omniscience. Buddha achieved state of omniscience then for sentiment for you. So all of that, unbelievable kindness, for you. So, and then taught Dharma. Taught Dharma to the sentiments for you. The 84,000 teachings are taught. So it comes into Lesbian teaching, the Minor Sutra, Minor Tantra, Minor Sutra, because Minor, lesbian part. So where you revealed Four Noble Truths, and where you can be free completely or forever from the suffering and the true cause of suffering, and true part of that, true cessation of suffering, then by actualizing the true path. So like that, lesbian part, which is revealed for Noble Truth, and the Minor Sutra, where you practice Bodhicitta, 6 parameters for 360 eons, they achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. Then Minor Tantra, then you achieve enlightenment in one lifetime. The Raw Tantra, you achieve enlightenment in one lifetime. The Sutra, only Minor Sutra for 300 degrees, it takes so much time, so that you can achieve enlightenment, but it takes unbelievable time. So sentient beings then have to suffer for a long time. So therefore, then with compassion, unbearable, sentient beings have suffered for a long time. So then Tantra, which Raw Tantra, which I mentioned, the more skillful methods, wisdom methods, more skillful methods. So then you are able to achieve enlightenment in one life. Not 300, in one life. You don't need 300 degrees in order to collect, to practice, but you don't need. So you can finish it within one life. Then the Ketantra, Chaitantra, Adantra, Tantra, so you achieve enlightenment in a brief lifetime or resident time. So Buddha has revealed all these teachings without any mistake. All these teachings Buddha has revealed for you. So that is the second thing, or the Buddha did for you. All with the thought of appreciation of the Buddha's kindness, like sky. Then with this feeling, then like Buddha, like Buddha becoming enlightened for you. I'm so that so. Then with the commercial mind, loving smile at you, then you start to that so Guru Buddha's name. That so you see. So this. So I mentioned now. So by saying that benefit is it purifies. By reciting one time, it is karma. You create karma to you purify negative karma. The 80,000 billion. 80,000 billion eons, 80,000 billion eons of negative karma. When you recite this mantra one time, it's unbelievable power. It is mentioned in the Buddha's teaching, Kanjur. It is in the Kanjur. You don't hear normally much. One of the benefits of Lamrim, but Kanjur is mentioned, and Kasura, well, you recite 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, and then this makes you, like generously compassion Buddha, able to unbelievable benefit is able to do benefit to extensive benefit to send them so much. So like that, they come from the Guru Shakyamuni Buddha's mantra. Also the Guru Shakyamuni Buddha unbelievable benefit to the sentient beings. It's come from also the mantra. Then also that means then you are able to as you recite the mantra, often then you are able to do like them. Achieve enlightenment, the benefit is unbelievable, much like them to present in beings. And then you are able to achieve tantra realizations. You are able to achieve tantra realizations by reciting this. Then also no returning. Your life always goes to enlightenment, always, no return to the Lord. So that's one benefit. And so it's unbelievable benefit it has. So they recited Lama Thomas the name, not Muni, no, Mune. And the chapter Kundalama, the great Bodhisattva corrected to us. Many texts has muni, so because Sanskrit has not been like English, but able to learn not like that. It's in Tibet, so only very few learn. Because the lamas were very pure, they learn. You see, So the Sanskrit is. That's all. You see, many times there's, so it has been kind of well-known language, so that, so there's some mistakes with that. Sometimes that happens. So that, so muni, ma munaya so, all that we say. Oh, then you say, recite with this great devotion to Buddha, being close to Buddha, you feel from the heart, but I think the benefits, as I explained to you, you feel close to Buddha close to you, and all of that. Then you say, that's how my name is. So there. Okay. All right. Okay, this is without explaining the Lama Thomas and all that. Without doing that, okay, yeah. I think it's right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so because you mean to did all the past, present, future, married to clarity by me, did I married to clarity by numberless and numberless Buddhas, made the bodhichitta, source of all the happiness up to enlightenment for oneself, for every sentient being, may this bodhicitta be generated. May this bodhicitta be generated in the heart of every helpings, every hungry ghost, every animals, every human beings, every sura beings, every asura beings, every intermediate beings, and myself, yourself, you see, like that. Without living. Second, may those who have generated bodhicitta may to be increased. Oi Changzhou Sanzhou Rinpoche Jema Jeba Na Jeju Jeba Nyangba Mepa Yi Gong Ne Gong Peo Jo Going to realize emptiness. Konde rangchiya dunta meba da junde tende ruwa meba penza game chozo jawa luju gonde dowa chinji then to the most important prayer the teaching Buddha to last long time, the sentient beings to achieve happiness. Therefore, that is a very important lesson to Buddha compassion, lesson to have a stable life and until we become free from samsara, to have stable life and all the holy wishes be succeeded immediately. Oi Kante Rave Kove Shingan De Penda Deva Malwe Juwe Chere Sewa Tenten Jazu Shabe Side Bazu Tenjo Chi Tonye Nyingje Sungdu Cheche Sante Kanchen Tendu Chana Abem Tenjen Jazu La Soan Dezu No tera kundu jawa tonga ve techo chinye ngoso zebe jewe ngape lanta antini keje tanyang jawa amajuru me kasuri lama tungaba being mine the virtual friend for us all the students us here, including our family members who are dead already, alive, anybody, your family members, are there? Oh, the Lama Tsungpa will be my and a virtual friend in all the lifetime. And never separate away from the pure path that is admired by all the Buddhas. Only to actualize that, to actualize Lama Tsongkhapa's teaching within our heart. Mechuan namdara tamye timdan de la je jase chebe nidu de ta choge renye na jo de la za je tendan jawara jo bande la me namba tawa la geji sanya lo da me je jinde la wa tunga mugu la me je la san la ju Then we pray for the world. Did all the 3 times meditated collected by me, 3 times meditated collected by numberless and numberless Buddhas. May the war that is happening now and the future to be stopped immediately. May all the disease and spiritual harm, may all the disease and the famines, all the problems be stopped immediately, and because of the danger of fire, water, dangers of fire, water, air, earth. So all those are all those problems, including global problems, all this will stop immediately. And may the perfect peace, happiness be prevailed in everyone's heart by revealing by revealing Dharma. Because spreading the perfect peace, happiness in our mind of the sentient beings, but the loving kindness, compassion, loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta in the heart. And may the Buddha Dharma last forever, where sentient beings receive peace, happiness, and the meet Buddha Dharma, which is enlightenment quickly. And sentient beings are able to actualize bodhichitta, so cherishing other sentient beings. So oneself able to cherish. So oneself able to cherish the mother sentient beings. modern sky filled with which grand jewel. More than that, one's ever cherish. Dear Mother, sentient beings, then freedom from samsara bring to enlightenment. Then simjaya tamjaya la yishin no la lava, tenjo trive sambai, tatu jabara zimbara jo. After that, any sentient being, due to all the past, present, future, marriage, collected by numberless and numberless Buddhas, may any sentient being who see me, means yourself, who see me, who heard one's name, remember you, even picture of yours, just by that may immediately pacify all their suffering and achieve all the happiness, including enlightenment. Oh, others. Tanye simje tamje lai whatever tanye toama sama jesu tinya regama tamdo jaba tamje jante mola namba gundo dadan denjuru did all the past, present, future marriage collected by me, three-time marriage collected by numberless sentient beings, numberless Buddhas. So all this merits which exist in mere name, so do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Do that, may the I who exists mere name, so do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Achieve the Buddhahood, which exists in mere name, so do not exist from its side, totally empty from its side. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in mere name, so do not exist from its side, totally empty. To that Buddhahood, which exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side. Totally empty from its own side. Lead to that Buddhahood, which exists in mere name, so totally do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. By myself alone, who exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side, totally empty from there. Bodhichitta Gawa Didatanji Radungo, to the Sheve Jawatam Jumo Agana to the Tagava Tigja Samotu Radungo. Chiji Jabu, Tonga to the number of the Kinji Samash. Sinjamale Tamasho, Tata Singer to the Devetun. Jawalotan Taway, Tambayo, Abanjo. So thank you very much.